Hey guys, Monkey King of Legends back here. Well, not Monkey King of Legends anymore. I changed my channel name. I believe the name is pronounced Jedi Massacre. At least that's what Yahiko decided to tell me. Don't quote me on that. Like I said, that's what Yahiko said. So I'm just gonna move on from it. So, well, I gotta give a big shout out to Melma because he helped me out with the thumbnail. Like, this thumbnail is really good. I like the way he made it. He actually made this for me yesterday, and I planned to record this yesterday, but I fell asleep. So, well, anyway, I'm back with What If Naruto Was a Gunslinger Part 2. Also, I don't mean to take these weeks in between recording. It's just that, I don't know. Half the time, it's one or two things most of the time. It's either I fall asleep before I record, or I can't record because I don't like recording without a good thumbnail. Like, it just doesn't feel right to me. Or it's just I'm not in the mood to record. Me and Melma act almost exactly alike. If I'm being honest. Probably why we get along so well. Anyway, well, let's continue. Believe we're on the Tazano mission. Either the Tazano mission or the bell test. I'm gonna say the bell test because why not? So Kakashi, everything about the team stuff that already happened. Naruto had Naruto's gonna be cold in this because he's that type of person. He's an assassin. He's cold hearted. Also, I got more pictures of guns. I'm sure you saw before I went to this picture. Let me go to them. Nope, wrong one. Nope. Discord class. There it is. Got this. Got all these. I wasn't trying to get a blurry photo. I just didn't let it render in. And I got these. And then there's the original I got. Should be up here somewhere. Don't mind all the pictures. This is just Discord stuff I'm doing. Either from RP, stuff from the Bitch Commandments, random memes I picked up. Who knows? I got this one too. So, I forgot to delete a certain photo, and it's still there. Pretty sure you've seen it by now. But whatever. I'm gonna keep this one because it has the most variety when it comes to actual guns and not just Call of Duty weapons or, well, explosives. But, yeah. Didn't I have a picture of our trench knife? I don't know what I did with that. But yes, Naruto is gonna have a trench knife because I want him to have a trench knife. If you didn't see part one, let me show you what a trench knife looks like quickly. Also, let me get a clearer picture of these guns because it just doesn't look right if you do it like that. Like I said in the first video, this is a trench knife. For those of y'all who, well, can't tell by the things that I've said so far in this series. I like weapons, just not that big of a fan of them. I don't really have experience when it comes to them, but I like the look of them. So yeah, and fish knives can be anywhere from as short as like a dagger or something. Well, as short as like a switchblade or something to almost like a tanto. A tanto is basically a short sword, a one-handed short sword. It's what Itachi uses. If you're watching this with it, you already know what it is, but not really sure why I'm saying this again. But I really like trench knives and bowie knives. Anyway, let's get back into it. So, I'm gonna do the belt test because I don't think we did that. Y'all tell me in the comments if we did the belt test in the first part or not. But Naruto and his team go to the field. Naruto is going to be late like usual because he doesn't care. He never has and he never will. Let me just put this aside so you guys can actually see it. I like doing things in, well, widescreen. I don't like recording like this because it just doesn't, it just makes me feel weird. I just do things a certain way, and that's just how it's going to be. Anyway, Naruto is gonna go to the training ground, and today he's not gonna have heavy weapons today since well it is only training and he's using rubber bullets because I want him to use rubber bullets. I don't want him to start using BBs or pellets because I want him to use those for hunting things like rabbits and stuff. If he uses BBs or pellets, he could still injure people like a lot. But rubber bullets are almost harmless. They'll leave bruises at best. They'll hurt, but they'll only leave bruises. Well, yeah. If you know how to shoot them right. Anyway, Naruto is going to be packing light today. Though, his version of light is not going to be light for anyone else. He is going to bring a Barrett, he's going to bring a P90, and he's going to bring a Scar. Which, his primary weapon for today is probably going to be the Scar. But he's going to use the Barrett from long range. Those of y'all who know how a Barrett is, you know it's incredibly loud, incredibly heavy, and does a shit ton of damage. So, well, you can just imagine the pain anyone and everyone who gets shot by it is gonna feel. Anyway, Naruto. Also, y'all leave series suggestions in the comments. I have ideas for the series, but I want to see what y'all want. So, yeah, leave suggestions in the comments. I'm sorry going off topic. I'm just glad to be back. Glad to have a thumbnail. Speaking of which, I'm not even using it. Let me go to it. Naruto. Well, let me go ahead and delete this photo. And this one. Naruto would. Okay, so Naruto, they would be there. Naruto would get there actually later than Kakashi because, well, he wakes up when he wants to and does whatever he feels like because he has nothing to really stop him. He has no family, no friends, nothing. Because not even the Hokage cares about him enough to do anything, seeing as, well, he was in the Anbu for all those years. Obviously, the Hokage didn't care about him enough to do anything about it. So, yeah. You can go also when it comes to shipping. I know I'm going off topic. I know it's getting annoying, but when it comes to shipping, I'll start the ship and ship it in because it allows me to develop the series further and put more thought into it. Because when it comes to shipping in, I can't really put that much thought into it, seeing as I didn't really watch it. I just know the plot. So when I start to think about the plot more, I'm gonna start researching it more. Eventually, I'm going to watch it. It's gonna happen one day, but probably not soon. 'Cause I need to focus on actually building up my channel in the moment. Because I keep starting to become consistent and then stop being consistent, and that's gonna be a real problem if I ever want to get monetized at all. Because in order to become monetized, you have to keep your consistency up. You have to find the schedule and you have to stick to it. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you get. If you don't upload consistently, it could keep you from getting monetized. But anyway, the bell test. Well, Naruto is Naruto, Sasuke, Trash Can, and Lazy Pervert. I'm just gonna call Kakashi that. That's basically what he is. He's like the lousiest sensei, but he's chill, so I have no problem with him. Trash Can, on the other hand, is just garbage. Then you just have emo Sasuke. All of Team 7 is useless. No one helps Naruto. Sasuke's too arrogant to care about anything, and Kakashi's too lazy to stop Sasuke from being too arrogant. And Sakura is just there, not even doing anything, just being in the. She's literally a living excuse of a person. There's not even no point to her being there. At least not in the original Naruto. Pretty sad, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Well, since today is Friday, I guess I could record it for a bit longer. Because normally I start my recordings with one, either it's one of two things. I'm sleepy, um, or I need sleep to go to school the next day. Normally I'm not sleepy, but this is not the first time I've fallen asleep during recording like twice. The reason it took me so long to make this part two is because I fell asleep last time and was pretty aggravated about it. This is the second time this has happened, and it's annoying that it keeps happening. But this is the only time I can actually record with some peace and quiet because my brother is annoying. But anyway, well, continuing on, there you go, did the belt test. Naruto, his uncaring personality, would not work with them. Though, when the bell test starts, he would jump off into the forest as he'd look analyzing Kakashi's movements to see, well, what his weaknesses are, so he can exploit them like any other Anbu would. So he basically is waiting for either Sasuke or Sakura to attack Kakashi so he can read his movements. Kind of like how Sharingan does, but you know. She's only analyzing him, not like devising ways to counterattack or anything. He's just analyzing so he can find weaknesses to them later. Which Naruto will be slashing tendons. I'm not sure why I felt like saying that right then, but yes, he will be slashing tendons. Everybody can get the hands today. There's nothing stopping him. He literally has brass knuckles on a knife. What are you gonna do about that? It's over if you get into a fight with him. Because he can stab you, knock another guy out, and then stab another guy, all within like 3 seconds. That's with one hand. There's nothing you can really do, especially if he gets a good fighting style. Speaking of which, Naruto's fighting style. Well, you'll just have basic taijutsu because, well, he'll do his normal fighting style with shadow clones, but he won't make shadow clones as often because he has guns. He'll mainly use shadow clones, probably for a barrage of different gun attacks. Like, I don't know. He'll probably make a firing line at one point. I might make that happen, honestly. Sounds pretty cool. But just hearing the word firing line just makes me think of the Holocaust. But not talking about that. I had to do a whole unit about that in school. Lasted 2 full months. I don't want to know about that. Well, I didn't, but I had to. So, Naruto is still sitting at a distance. He decides to fire a warning shot because nothing's happening. So he fires a warning shot. Remember, these bullets are, well, I don't think there are rubber bullets for a Barrett or any sort of sniper rifle. Instead, I'm pretty sure there are pellets for certain rifles, though. Not for snipers, but for hunting rifles. So he decides to fire a pellet out of, I don't know what hunting rifle to give him. I'll just give him a random one. Let me see if I actually have one. I don't. Let me see if there's one here. And the picture's still blurry. No. Okay. The, I'll say he modified an M1, which is this one right here. The one in the left corner, that's that wood, that nice brown color. He modified one to shoot pellets. Because those normally shoot AR rounds. So I don't remember what rounds those use, but what rounds ARs use, but I just know they shoot the same round because they look about the same shape and well the same size and the same shape. So yeah. Naruto shoots a warning shot at his kneecap. And yes, Naruto is gonna go for the kneecaps because they're like the easiest part to hit. Because no one expects to get shot in the knee. Especially not by well no one expects to get hit by a knee something long distance. And nobody really knows Naruto has guns, but well, Danzo and well, about to be Kakashi. As the Hokage doesn't know because Naruto's been gone for years. He knows Naruto's in the village somewhere, but Naruto doesn't talk to him, so yeah. So Naruto does shoot a pellet at Kakashi's knee. Kakashi is wearing armor, so this pellet isn't gonna hurt him. He's just gonna feel it on his leg. He's gonna know to keep his guard up because he couldn't see the pellet at all. So he's gonna actually get on guard, put his book up, and while Kakashi's trying to put his book up, Sasuke would run in and do the fireball jutsu and do all that. While Naruto is just sitting there looking at Sasuke like he's an idiot because there's no way he could actually defeat Kakashi. So Naruto would just sit there and watch Sasuke get put in his place because Sasuke's stupid. And just letting you know right now, let me get rid of this because I'm tired of seeing it. Well, just letting you know, I have no actual hatred towards Sasuke's character. So, well, for Sasuke, but I hated his original Naruto character. He was just stupid. I hated him. It reminded me of somebody I don't really like. Like they're almost exactly alike, except the person I'm talking about wasn't good at anything. He just thought he was the best at everything, and he constantly got on my nerves. So anyway, continuing on, Naruto. Naruto would sound so dreary. Sound like I'm sad, but no, I'm calm. A bit happy to be recording again. Hoping I don't fall asleep. It's really the whole reason I like to play music, but can't really do that because it'll go over the recording again, and I'll have to do this bullshit again. The third fucking time. I'm not doing that again. Anyway, he shoots Kakashi in the leg. Well, he already did that. Sasuke got his ass beat, and he's in the ground because of Headhunter Jutsu. Naruto, let's see that Sakura got Genjutsu, and he wouldn't even be surprised. He would just look at her and just shake his head. As well, Naruto would get Sasuke out of the ground, as Naruto would actually replace Sasuke with a shadow clone that looks like him. So Kakashi would think it's just Sasuke, at least till he turns on the Sharingan and can actually see the clone chakra. It's way more than Sasuke's chakra. So, well, Naruto, while using this to his advantage, well, he'd actually make more shadow clones. And they'd all begin to make bears. No, not bears, because, he's not trying to kill Kakashi. They'd end up just making standard hunting rifles. Actually, no, I want him to have some fun with this. He's gonna, well, how about this? I'll give Naruto Taekwondo. Not any special Taekwondo, not renewal, not ICF, just regular Taekwondo. No, well, no, not regular Taekwondo. Not Taekwondo. I'll give him, because of how versatile it is, I'll give him karate. And to take it a step further, he'll get jujitsu as well. No, I have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to watch it soon. The same with Demon Slayer movie, but well, I'll do that some other time. How am I tired already? Ugh. I'm not going to sleep here. It's gonna end up being an hour and a half or so, probably. Knowing how my videos normally work and knowing how much farther I have to go. I've been going off topic so much and I'm starting to get on my own nerves. Let me actually do this video. Naruto, well, he'd rush at Kakashi with the trench knife as well. They get to Taijutsu fight. But Naruto would be able to overpower Kakashi Singh as well. He isn't using the knife part, as that part technically is still in its sheath, because he hasn't decided to actually take it out yet. And Kakashi doesn't know that it's a knife, he just thinks that it has a weird handle on it or something. And I know that sounds like BS, but I'm just gonna make it sound like that because I wanted to. Which, by the way, I'm gonna say Naruto uses his trench knife like a kunai. Like he can throw it, but he's not likely to throw it. He's more likely to just shoot you and keep on going. So, yeah. Also, no one else can pick up his guns. If they touch him, they disappear. If he lets go of the gun, it disappears. It's the same with the trench knife, because like I said, he can create other types of weapons. He can create other weapons other than guns, but all of them have something to do with ammunition or something like that. Which, yes, Naruto can make bayonets. Not really sure why I didn't have him make a bayonet in the first place. He did have an M1 Grand. Well, how the hell you pronounce that? Let me zoom into it again. Let me go like this. Garan. Anyway, continuing on. Naruto then begins to, get a bit serious as he takes out the blade of the trench knife and he begins to battle Kakashi in the kunai battle. As Kakashi would actually be going a bit serious because, well, he sees Naruto is a serious threat. He doesn't think he'll kill him, but he knows he'll injure him if he slips up. So he's not taking this lightly. As Kakashi's going about 50%, same with Naruto. Naruto and Kakashi are evenly matched by this point as they continue clashing. Eventually, well, Kakashi's kunai would start to crack. Naruto's trench knife would be perfectly fine because I don't know what material their kunais are made of, but a trench knife can be made, well, is made of stainless steel more than likely because it's stainless steel is cheap and it's durable. It probably isn't going to be made from like aluminum or whatever their kunais are made of, but their kunais are probably made of aluminum because aluminum is pretty conductive and it's cheap to manufacture, and you see kunai everywhere made from the same material. It's either their kunai are probably made from either obsidian, iron, or well, obsidian, iron, or aluminum. Because obsidian sharpens pretty easily, but it's brittle. Iron is durable but hard to sharpen, and well, it's aluminum, obsidian, and iron. Yeah, iron is just really hard to sharpen, but it's durable. But after a while, instead of breaking, it just bends. But anyway, I'm not sure how conductive iron is. I just know that some of the more conductive metals are copper, aluminum, and nickel, I believe. Yeah, it's nickel. Naruto would begin to sell. Well, not what? What? Sell? No, not sell. Battle Kakashi, as Kakashi would take out his kunai as they'd begin to fight some more. As Kakashi's kunai begins to chip away because I guess that's just how I wanted it to be. And it is a trench knife. As if he can't really make a splash at you, he can just punch whatever you're sending at him, and if it hits the metal knuckles, it's gonna break. So Naruto is probably gonna be breaking bones in this battle because, well, punching with reinforced knuckles and already strong punches on your own, it's gonna break something. So they'd be fighting. Naruto would end up fracturing one of Kakashi's ribs. But Kakashi would take this as, well, time to go completely serious as he'd take out the Sharingan. Naruto would hop back. Naruto would pull out, I'm going to say he pulls out a Smith Wesson 500. Look in the top left corner. Well, not very top, just top under, well, beside the, well, you'll see it if you know. If you know, you know. Just look in the top left, you'll see it. I don't feel like zooming into it. Well, Naruto would take out that. He would be using rubber bullets by this point because why not? As He'd shoot Kakashi in the side, as this would cause Kakashi to kind of, move towards that side after being hit. 'Cause that's what happens when you feel pain. You go and comfort the area you felt pain in immediately, so that it stops quicker. As Naruto would take this as an opportunity to kick him in his other side, as this would send Kakashi flying. As he'd hit a tree, Naruto would be right on him, plunging him through a few more trees, as Kakashi would kind of just have to be on guard throughout this whole process. As he'd hit another tree, Naruto would go up to punch him, but this time he'd have to, instead of blocking or dodging it, he'd have to deflect it because it was too fast for him to dodge and too strong for him to block. So instead, he deflected it. So he basically kind of just negated the impact by pushing it over in a direction. Basically, if you were to deflect someone's punch, you basically, instead of catching it or anything like that, you you'd put your hand like towards the side of it and just push it over. All you need to do is mess up the trajectory of their punch and you've deflected it. You don't even need to do much. You just need to move one part of your body in, well, a certain way. Anyway, you just can't go into your opponent's path because if you end up trying to dodge something and go into your opponent's path like directly, well, it's gonna hurt a lot more than if you just took it normally or if you blocked it. Speaking of, don't try to avoid getting hit in the chin, anywhere near the chin or the temples or the back of the head. Those are all knockout points. If someone is trying to graze the bottom of your chin, like if they're punching like really hard to graze the bottom of your chin, avoid it. They're trying to knock you out. It's not gonna be. It's pretty easy to actually knock someone out like that, but you have to time it perfectly and hit them in exactly the right place. Otherwise, you just hurt them a lot. Maybe knock a tooth out or something like that, but it won't knock them out. Also, if you get hit in the nose, well, try not to get hit in the nose because by reflex, it's going to make you close your eyes and you're going to get hit again. So avoid getting hit in the nose or the face in general because you're just going to close your eyes and, well, by reflex. So Naruto would be fighting Kakashi. Kakashi would have a Sharingan out. He'd actually start using kunai like he would a Tonto. As he'd put lightning chopper into it, as well, he kind of expanded. As he and Naruto began fighting again, and Naruto's trench knife is not going to be like a switchblade type knife. It's going to be like a Tonto, but shorter by like a few, like 2 or 3 inches shorter than a Tonto. Tonto is probably going to be somewhere around 8 inches long, more or less. Which your average sword is probably going to be around 2 feet long. And then your average katana is going to be around 2.5 feet long or so. Great sword can be anywhere from 3 to, well, a long sword is going to be anywhere from 3 to maybe 10 feet long, and a great sword is going to be more from 10 to 20 feet long. Not really sure why you need a great sword, but Guts did it, no problem. I'm pretty sure long sword, great sword are almost the same thing. Not really sure why they have different names, but well, they're gonna be the same thing today. I'm pretty sure I've only seen 2 characters that use that use great swords. That's right. A long sword is a two-handed weapon. A great sword is one-handed. I don't think there are any great swords, long swords in Naruto. There are great swords though. Zabuza and Kisame use great swords. The Executioner's Blade is a one-handed weapon, but you can use two if you really want to. And Samehara is definitely one-handed. As every character that wields it, well, uses it one-handed. So, Naruto fights Kakashi. They both, well, Naruto makes his, gets his kind of short Tanto out. Kakashi makes his weird lightning blade type thing. As they fight, as well, they'd still be evenly matched. That is, until Naruto decides, well, fuck it. Let me get actual bullets so I can end this quickly. Which he actually does take out. I'm gonna say he takes out, well, not gonna say he takes out anything. No, he's gonna pull out a guap. Not even playing it. He's just gonna pull out a guap and casually shoot Kakashi in the foot. As Kakashi would kind of just fall down to one knee in pain because I'm not really sure why you think it wouldn't hurt, but getting shot in the foot hurts, well, a lot. It sounds like it hurts a lot. But yeah, he'd get shot in the foot, it hurt him. Naruto would literally throw him to the hospital. He would not care. He gives zero fucks. But he'd take the bells before he threw him. So he'd pass. He'd give one to Sasuke. Sasuke would pass. And he does not give one to Sakura because Sakura did absolutely nothing. So Kakashi lands in a hospital. A nurse treats him, and all those things are happening. But Kakashi has fractured ribs. He has, well, a broken arm. He has a dislocated shoulder. He nearly got his finger cut off. His kunai kind of broke, and he has cuts all over him. So yeah, he's pretty injured. He's gonna be out for like 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm not. 3 weeks is good enough. A fractured rib should recover in a few days, actually. Not a few days, like a couple weeks, like a week or two. Well, depending on the fracture. But the rest of this, it's for the most part an overnight stay. But after got to the hospital, they'll test over. Damn it. I can't go to sleep again. Naruto would Sasuke, they do the 1 month mission thing. I'm gonna skip over that because there's nothing important about it. Unless you want Naruto. Actually, I'm gonna give Naruto training Darsh just for this one mission. Just for this weird, stupid cat mission. Naruto, well, this cat they be looking for it. Sasuke be mumbling to himself. Sakura be trying to talk to Sasuke because she's a simp. Uh, all that stuff be happening. Naruto would actually, well, he drank the cat and, well, it'd be out. Like, it'd be real out. You can't do anything with it for a while. Which Naruto did shoot the cat with horse tranquilizer just to make sure it was knocked out because the cat was pretty aggressive. So, yeah, the cat's knocked out. It goes back home and all that stuff. Sasuke busts in talking about the missions are too easy. Naruto, I keep hearing someone shush in my head and it's annoying the hell out of me. I'm not crazy, I promise. It's just every time I start thinking I hear something, just tell me to shh. And it sounds like my principal, so it just feels weird. Anyway, Naruto. Well, damn, let me turn my brightness down. Hold up. Naruto would actually be in the Hokage office. Let me check if I'm still recording. Yes, it's still recording. Naruto, everyone else, be in the Hokage office. I'm gonna get to getting a tuning exam to stop. Whatever reason, talking makes me sleepy as fuck. And I'm just gonna keep going to a certain point because I set a checkpoint for it. That's kind of what I do with my series now. So Naruto, Naruto would continue on. As well, they'd go to Hokage's office. Sasuke would complain. Sakura would just say it's a waste of Sasuke's talent. Naruto would say nothing. Kakashi would say nothing, and the Hokage would ask Kakashi if he thinks they're ready. In Kakashi's head, he'd be thinking, well, Naruto is more than ready, as he could beat me, what looks like no problem at all. Or because Naruto couldn't even use his full power, and he still beat him. So Kakashi just thinks that he's hiding something, which he is, because, well, he can literally make any kind of weapon ever. And I'm gonna allow him to make any kind of food he wants because, well, just cause. So Naruto, damn it, Naruto would continue on. I'm not even gonna close my eyes because I know if I close my eyes, I'm gonna go to sleep, and if I go to sleep, I'm gonna have to redo this recording again. So no, I can't close my eyes. I'm a kid boy, bro. So Naruto would continue on. Well, they continue on. Naruto would just kind of walk. He'd just walk out, but before he left, the Hokage would ask Naruto if he thinks his team is ready for a mission. He'd say, yeah, they're more than ready. After all, they got me and Kakashi. As the Hokage would just nod as he'd say, okay, Naruto, but be careful. As Naruto would look back and say, since when did you care? All you cared about is this dumbass village. The Hokage would be a bit hurt by this because, well, he didn't realize he wasn't taking care of him. Then he remembered that, well, that Donzo had adopted him and all the other stuff. You can see he'd be a bit mad because, well, he wanted to adopt him. But, his wife had kind of just died and he was grieving at that moment, so he couldn't do anything about it. Naruto goes home, sleeps. As much as I want to sleep right now, I can't do that. Sasuke would walk into the I'm reading shit out of order. 1 second. Sasuke walks in. Naruto walks up to him. As he'd say, hey. As well, Naruto would kind of just feel a bit rage boosted at that moment. Because he'd be feeling a bit toxic. And yeah, in my head, she basically called him, well, short and whatever reason, polka dotted. I don't even know. Don't even ask me. But Naruto would begin to fight with this girl. So to Naruto. Damn it, what the fuck have I been doing? I just paused for a full minute there. Damn it. Spell test. Spell test. No, finish spell test. Tazno mission. They'd be traveling to the land of waves. Naruto. Well, they'd run into the two demon brothers. Naruto would instantly shoot both of their kneecaps. I almost fell asleep for a minute there. My bad. I need to stop doing this shit. Blacking out in the middle of videos and shit. What the fuck was I doing? Naruto. Shoot both their kneecaps. He'd run in, instantly slit one of their necks, as he threatened the other one. If he didn't, the other one still didn't want to give it information, so he decided to flip over the knife, revealing its brass knuckle side, as he'd begin to torture the demon brother with trench knives. I'm actually awake now. That's good. But BS, because you guys probably clicked off the video by now. But anyway, Naruto would continue on, and Naruto continued on torturing Demon Brother till he gave him information, and afterward he killed him. As there was no point in leaving him alive, he had no fingers, no toes, no hands, no feet, just a little turd, like Venom says. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, Naruto would go back to the group, tell them everything. Kakashi would interrogate Tazno. Tazno would still say the same thing as in canon. As they go up to Inari and Tazunami. For those of y'all who don't know, Inari is the grandson, Tazunami is his daughter. And, Naruto would walk in. He'd instantly see something off because, they looked almost completely skin and bones. Well, at least Tazunami did. Inari looked pretty well fed, meaning they were sacrificing for him. But he didn't know that. Well, Inari didn't know that, so he just doesn't appreciate anything. So Naruto would walk in. Well, I'm going to say this. Naruto has a few triggers, you could say. One, the mention of family, and no one in the thought of not appreciating it. As if he sees someone disrespecting, their family, he's going to get mad about it. Two, people he cares about, as he considers the people he cares about family. And if you hurt his family, or if you hurt someone else's family for no reason whatsoever, you're on his hit list. And you don't want to be on his hit list. And Naruto at this moment does not have anyone he considers family because he hasn't met anyone yet. So Naruto is just gonna go ahead and keep on going. As we skip to, Naruto wouldn't do the training because, he's kind of as strong as Kakashi, but, instead he tries to train on his own. He'd still pass out. Oh, shit, got something. Go back. Zabuza and Haku. How did I completely forget about them? I knew something fell off. Anyway, Zabuza and Haku. Naruto, this time instead of Zabuza attacking, it'd be Haku who'd take the initiative because Haku already knows Naruto's a dangerous opponent. He'd throw Sinbone at Naruto. Naruto would catch them, as he'd instantly take out a Glock and shoot back, hitting Haku in the shoulder, basically disabling that arm. As Haku would jump out the forest, Haku would try to run back away from the forest because, he didn't know what Naruto's actual range was, and it was way larger than his, so Naruto would have sent a Shadow Clone after him. So the Shadow Clone would be tracking him down, While Naruto heals with Zabuza, which Zabuza would have taken Haku's attack as a signal and moved in. As Zabuza would have moved in, like keeping his blade in hand, he would have still thrown it. The same thing would have happened. But everybody else would be on guard because, well, Haku did just attack them. So, yeah. So Naruto would kind of just say, well, Naruto would kind of just would challenge Zabuza because he didn't want to know how strong he is. And Zabuza would accept this, thinking Naruto's a fool and that he's going to die. So Zabuza would not be going easy. He'd be trying to kill Naruto. Naruto doing the same with him. Naruto would be using that Glock, that trench knife, everything to try and shoot him. Zabuza is managing to dodge some of the bullets, purely because he's been moving around so much on the water. Because there's no ricochet on water. Oh, so Naruto kind of just does whatever. While we go to a shadow clone in Haku. Naruto shadow clone. Let's see what gun I wanted to take out. I'm gonna make him take out a AS-50 because I don't want to be overly reliant on certain guns. He's gonna check out an AS-50 and shoot Haku in the knee. Well, no, not knee, because that could kill him. No, shoulder. Other shoulder. Yeah, other shoulder. Then break that arm and break the other arm. And break both of his legs. So Haku can't get away. So, well, Naruto would begin to torture Haku for information. Naruto knows Haku is pure-hearted, so he wouldn't actually go too extreme on it. He'd just go to the point of asking questions and punching him a bit before letting him go. Which, well, Naruto would have gotten the information he needed, gone back to the battle, seen Zabuza, pop the cap in him, literally derailing all of Kakashi's battle so far. And, well, Zabuza would actually just have to escape on his own because Haku is too injured to do anything. I'm not sure if I said I killed Haku. I don't think I said I killed him. I think he just left him there. Well, anyway, Naruto would be fighting Zabuza. Okay, Naruto would be fighting Zabuza. I'm not really sure what the fuck I just heard. Sounding like some weird cat noises. Naruto would be fighting Zabuza. Zabuza would be trying his hardest to hit Naruto. Naruto would be too fast, as Naruto would take out Akimbo Glocks because I want him to have Glocks. So, yes, Naruto does pull out the nine. Naruto pulls out the nine, shoots him through the hand, and kicks him in the chin, knocking him out. As he's out, next is headings. Naruto comes in. Naruto comes in with the Glock because he's with the nine and having all the smoke today. Naruto Naruto would come up and Okay, so let's go. Oh, okay. Well, what they're looking good. It's just gonna be his end collection. Just see his end collection because Nacho's just gonna have it hidden somewhere, or anywhere, especially while he's fighting. So yeah, he hid his wings there after he killed the demon brothers. He was going to move them when Zabuza appeared, and Haku did. So yeah, that happened. Oh my god. Well, Haku isn't tired at all. Zabuza is pretty tired. Zabuza, well, actually, I need to start after this. Well, I need to stop after this because I'm super sleepy at the moment. So I'm gonna stop after this. Zabuza is, well, Zabuza is super tired. As he nearly passes out. That is, until he's kicked in the face by Naruto. It was Naruto kick on the face, and he would work out. But Jeremy's, well, Germ. Why did I say Jeremy's? What the fuck? Dry kick. Oh wait. At least I think that's Hannah. I remember the twins' names as well. He kicked one of the two away as well. He kicked her away too, as he does not care. Because, well, yeah. Damn it, what time is it? Did I really go to sleep in the middle of a video? I need to stop doing that shit. Let me end it off here. Alright, he beat Zabuza. Zabuza runs off, and I'm gonna have to leave it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I went to sleep again. I almost went to sleep again. Hopefully, I'll see you all next time. Peace out.